Hey pros, Crystal here from Crystal W Online. So today I'm doing a quick get ready with me. Just a little disclaimer, I am not a pro. I just know how to do my makeup for myself, okay? So to start off, I'm using a pre-soaked cotton pad that has witch hazel and rose water on it. This is a great toner. I love the way it feels on my skin. I also use it at night with my skincare process. And I just wanted to show you guys how I keep my pre-soaked pads. I just put them in a Tupperware dish and soak them with the toner. Now, before I do my makeup, I always put on my neck fan. I get really hot and I perspire really quickly. So I went ahead and put my neck fan on and turned it on high. And then I'm just applying my moisturizer. So this is the Cetaphil Derma Control Oil Absorbing Moisturizer with Sunscreen. I'm trying this one out. This one has proven to do well so far. My face is not getting super duper oily as quickly as it was before. So I definitely recommend for those of you who are very oily in your T-zone to try this out. It's been working for me. Now, I cannot say that it lasts all day, but it lasts a lot longer than my previous moisturizer. So I start off by doing my eyebrows first. So what I'm going to be using is my blending brush, my dark brown Elite pencil, and a spoolie along with my LA Girl concealer in the color Toast. Okay, I like my concealer to be just a little bit close to my skin tone. I don't need the extra highlights of my brows. So what I do is I sharpen my pencil. I do have my mirror in front of me, which is that white thing you guys see, because I cannot do my makeup into the camera, so just bear with me. I start out by just brushing my eyebrows, putting them into the nice shape, and then I draw them on with my eyebrow pencil. Now, I've tried different eyebrow methods. I've used pomades. I've used the little retractable pens. Those don't really work too well because I'm heavy-handed. Honestly, the dark brown pencil works perfect for me. It lasts a lot longer, and I have a lot more control when I draw my eyebrows. Now, I don't like my brows to be super thick. I get them either waxed. I've tried threading here and there, but more than likely waxed, so I have a shape. And then I just use my eyebrow pencil to just fill them in and to just kind of carve out a little more density, because my eyebrows are not super thick on the ends. But I like my eyebrows, so I don't really mess with them as much as I used to. I just kind of let them do what they want, and then I get them shaped like every 4 weeks. Okay, so once I use my pencil, I go through and I just brush through my brows right in the front area. I don't really mess with the tail. I brush through my brows with the spoolie just to kind of distribute and don't mind my face, distribute and really just blend that eyebrow pencil in with the hairs in my brows, and it just gives it a nice ombre effect. It makes it look nice and soft, whether right now it just looks super hard. And it works for me. I don't put any pencil towards my nose. I just use my spoolie to blend my eyebrow pencil out towards my nose, so I don't have a hard line right at the bridge of my nose and in between your little McDonald's area. That's what I call it. Whatever it's called, I call it the McDonald's area. But that's just how I do my eyebrows every day. Now, remember, you guys, eyebrows are sisters. They are not twins. They are fraternal twins. They do not match, but you can get them as close as possible to each other. So I like to use my LA Girl concealer. Some people would prefer to use other concealers. I used to actually do this with a separate brush, and then one day I said, wait, they already have a brush on the concealer. Why am I not just using the brush that's on the concealer? So I started using that brush rather than using my angle brush, and it works just fine. If I want to be super duper carved out, I will use my angle brush instead. But for just a regular day application, something that doesn't take me very long, I just use the brush that's on the LA Girl concealer, and it works just fine for me. A lot of people just kind of go with the hype, and you think that you have to have like all these special brushes, and I'm sure, if it works for most of you, great. But for me, I will not, and I do not need all of those brushes. I'm not that experienced yet to say that I'm going to go and purchase all these different brushes. So I use the brushes that work for me. And I kind of multi-purpose with brushes too. And if it works, great. If it doesn't, then on to the next brush. Okay, so I'm just carving out my eyebrows, like I said, with the LA Girl Concealer. This is in the color Toast, you guys. So I like mine to be very close to my skin tone, as I said before, but you are welcome to use whatever color concealer you want. Now, if I'm really going somewhere special, then I will take a lot more time to do my brows and my face. But this is just really my makeup for me going to work. With me being pregnant and Kasim is sucking the life out of everything within me, I just say, you know what? Do your makeup, Crystal. Like, get yourself back into your feminine energy and just pamper yourself. Make yourself feel good, because Kasim makes me feel like crap. I'm just playing. But he really does wear me out throughout the day. So why not just look my best while he's wearing me out? So I honestly, you guys, don't even put on a full face every day, because I've kind of adapted the way that my skin is everything. And I know that wearing too much makeup over time, no matter how much primer you put on and moisturizer you put on, the skin absorbs everything. Okay, by the end of the day, your skin has absorbed about 75% of the makeup that you're wearing, not including if you go back and retouch your makeup. So me personally, I only just touch up the areas that really matter to me, and then I blend them out, but I don't really do full coverage of anything on my face. Unless it's a super special occasion or I have a professional makeup artist doing my brows for me. Other than that, I just kind of make it work and just go on about my day. It's kind of like a natural beat for now. It's not any heavy content, anything. But like I said, you guys, you do what works for you, and that's just where we are. So once I'm done doing my eyebrows, I just take my blender brush. This is really for like eyeshadow and stuff, but I use it for my eyebrows. It blends out the concealer really well. And I just use it to just blend my concealer out and just kind of melt it into the skin, so there's no harsh lines. And then, as I said, you guys, you know, if you like the really thick brows, then you do really thick brows. If you like them thin, then you do them thin. You do what really makes you feel beautiful, and that's all that matters to me. I have kind of gotten out of following the hype of the people that I see with a billion different products, and it just makes me want to go buy a billion different products. I no longer do that. I just do what I like. Okay, so once my brows are done, I go ahead and I apply my primer, which for me, I use a pore filler, which is from NYX. It's called Pore Filler, which is what I was looking for in my bag, so I could show you guys my many different tools. And then also got my glue ready for my lashes, which you guys know our lash line is coming out. And then I also got my mascara. And then I also am using the spoolie from our Elite Lash, which is, it's called Her Collection. And I just brush my eyelashes out before I apply any mascara or even my lashes, to just make sure that it's nice and even and nothing's all clumpy together. Remember, you just woke up, you guys, so you want to brush them out just like you brush your hair. And the spoolie comes free with your lashes, so that's an added bonus. Now, the mascara that I'm using is from Benefit. It's called Their Real Magnet. I really like this mascara. I put it on, it kind of gives my lashes, my natural lashes, a nice dark tint so that they will blend with the actual mink lashes. And then I will get ready to do my foundation, which for my foundation, I use two things. As I was saying earlier, the Pore Filler, which is a primer and a base by NYX. If you've never seen it by NYX, it's really good. I use it to, number one, fill the pores, but number two, prime my area, which is my T-zone. And I only prime my T-zone, you guys, because that's the only place that I actually really put foundation. And then for my foundation, I use NYX Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil. So this is not a full coverage foundation, okay? This is a skin veil. It's nice and sheer. It's nice and light. Hence the reason why I said to you guys, when I do my makeup for just regular days, I do it nice and natural looking. I don't apply too much to my face because I really don't need a ton of foundation. I really don't need a ton of anything at this point. It's really just to kind of even me out slightly. And I only use a very small amount, if you guys notice, on my nose right in the T-zone area. And then I blend it out with my foundation brush from Fenty, which I actually got these brushes in the mail as a gift from someone. and it did not have a name of who it came from, but someone sent me a ton of Fenty brushes. Shout out to one of my YouTube members or my YouTube subscribers. Thank you so much. They sent me these amazing brushes. So I'm using the Fenty foundation brush. I can't say I actually like this brush. It actually feels really good. And like I said, all the products that I'm using, you guys, will be put down into my Amazon store. And I just blend out my foundation that I applied. If you guys notice, I didn't apply much, just to blend me in. And then I use my Urban Decay Slick Makeup Setting Spray Oil Control. So I spray that on before I put my lashes on. Remember, I have my neck fan on, so it's also helping to dry and set those different products that I'm using all at the same time. Now, the lashes that I'm going to put on today is a part of the Her collection, and it also comes with a free lash tweezer and, like I said, a spoolie. So I'm going to be using Chic today. Chic is a very natural blend lash. It's one of those lashes where it will give you that oomph, but it's not going to look too heavy on the eyes. So for those particular lashes, which is Chic, anytime I'm taking my lashes off, I do exactly what you guys see me doing here. I take the plastic out, I bend it back, and I pull the lashes off rather than you trying to struggle to get it out of that case that it's in. You actually take the plastic out and then you put it back in so that when you take your lashes off for the day, you will put your lashes back into the case and they can stay nice and neat. Now, I like to use hair glue to apply my lashes. I do have eyelash glue, but I just feel like it is just not cool. I don't like it. Hair glue has worked just fine for me. Some people can say, oh my gosh, that's crazy. I don't care. It works great for me. So you do what works for you. Okay? All right, good. And then I apply my glue and just set my lashes down to allow the glue to get slightly tacky so that when I go to put my lashes on, it'll be super, super easy because they will adhere really, really quickly. Also, I'm going to give you guys a pro tip of how I put my lashes on for beginners, and I've been putting my lashes on this way since the beginning of time because it works for me. Okay, so you're gonna take a compact that has a mirror, and you want to make sure your mirror is nice and clean. Okay, and if you actually put the mirror right at the chin or right by your nose and you look down into the mirror, you can actually see the top of your lash so that you can place your lashes. Okay, it makes it so much easier because you are now able to see the top of your lashes, and you can literally use your lash tweezer that comes free with your lashes and put it on your actual eyelid without messing up or putting it on your lash line, not your eyelid, without the worry of messing up or it not adhering because you don't know where you're actually putting it. So watch me do it, you guys. I'm looking down in the mirror. I put my lashes, I take them, I usually put it on the end of my lash line first and then work my way up to the beginning. Now, here's another pro tip that I'm definitely going to give out. Make sure that your lash tweezer is clean, because if there's any type of residue from adhesive, it will stick to the lashes, and then when you go to put them on, the lash will literally come back off with the tweezer, which is what you saw happening in this video. So I kept having to try to clean it off, but I wasn't thoroughly cleaning it off, being lazy. So just make sure that you are cleaning your tweezers off before you use them, because the adhesive sticks to the lashes and then they will never stick to your eyelids because the tweezer keeps pulling them off. But once it's clean, you have nothing to worry about. So you see how easy I put mine on? I'm literally looking down into the mirror. I can see everything that I'm doing and I can see my lash line nice and clear. I want you to practice while you're watching this video. Get your compact, look down in the mirror right under your nose, and you can see everything on your top of your lash line. Okay, so that was a crystal tip. And then I do that. Now, here's the catcher to this. If you're right-handed, applying your lash to your right eye is going to be the easiest thing because you're right-handed. Now, when it comes time to apply your lash to your opposite eye, which is your opposite hand, it might seem slightly complicated because you are using your dominant hand to apply a lash to a lid on the left, or vice versa. So when I put my lashes on my opposite eye using my right hand, I will put the lash in the middle first and then work my way to each end so that the lashes will stick because if I try to start from the end, it's too far over for me to try to start there and apply my lash. So that is just a tip that I use when I'm applying my lashes to my opposite eye on my non-dominant side. Now, if you're multi-handed, hooray for you, because you are absolutely awesome. You can use both hands. I preferably can only use my right hand to apply lashes. I've tried to do it with my left hand. It's not my dominant hand, and it's just not that simple. Once my lashes are applied, I just take my fingers and press them in nice and neat. Now, I did not put a ton of adhesive, so this is not going to pull my lashes out when it's time to take them off. But look how the lashes just emphasized. Look, it just brought the look to life. Yeah. The lashes just brought it to life. And then I finish off with my glossed lip gloss from Sephora. This is in the shade Not Today, which is my absolute favorite. It just gives me that super gloss on my lips. Yeah. I like my lips to be super popping, but you use whatever color you like. I prefer Not Today. It is a fave of mine. And then once I put that on, you guys, I am ready for my day. Like, I literally do not do anything else. I choose not to, but of course, if I really wanted to give a full coverage on my face, I could. But I choose to not blend down into my cheeks unless absolutely necessary, or I'm going somewhere special. But I hope you guys enjoyed this quick get ready with me video. You guys comment down below. Tell me if you used any other products that I'm talking about. And of course, the Her collection will be releasing next week, Friday. So get ready, you guys. Get ready, get ready, get ready. And again, thank you guys for watching. Lastly, which I forgot, I do use a little mascara on my lower lashes sometimes, or I'll use a dark NYX eyebrow pencil. The eyebrow pencil, I only really use that if I'm going out at the nightlife kind of thing. But for what I'm doing right now, nope. I just kind of just emphasize my lower lash a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.